Can I just say something? Can I just say something? I just feel like there's nothing you can tell me about my makeup right now. Unacceptable, absolutely unacceptable. I understand. I've just come in here to say that I am aware and I take full accountability. I was just editing this video, guys, and I jump scare. I thought there's actually a lot that you can say about your makeup. Your blush blindness is unacceptable. So now we're gonna get back to the video, but I just wanted you to know that I'm aware, so don't even come for me. I've literally just spent the past 2 hours dropping all of my bad boy tips and tricks on how I like to achieve this kind of glam. So here we go. Before you start off with anything, you need to make sure your lips are hydrated. They can't be looking crusty dusty like this. This is the Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment from Ole Henriksen, and it's in the shade Strawberry Sorbet. Just to make sure that by the time it comes to doing your lip combo, your lips are nice and moisturized. To get that natural eyebrow look, use an eyebrow pen instead of a pencil. This is just gonna make it easier to draw on them hair-like strokes, and your brows are just gonna look insane. Conceal only the bottom of your brows and not the top. Just gonna give it that clean look. Notice how I didn't bring the concealer to the front. It's literally only focused on the arc. And then this concealer that I've got is gonna double as like an eyeshadow primer. When doing your eyeshadow, always go from the lightest shade to the darkest shade. Use a big fluffy brush and don't be shy to drag it all the way up and literally connect it to your eyebrow. If you're wearing lashes, there's no need to do 100 layers of mascara. 1 to 2 light coats should be fine. This is literally just to make sure that your natural lashes blend in with your eyelashes. And when you put your lashes on, don't fiddle with it straight away. The glue is still wet and you're just gonna ruin it. Wait for a couple of minutes and then either use your fingers to clamp it down or like push it up, or use them eyelash tweezers. When it comes to priming your face, again, wait for a couple of minutes before you put your foundation on. When it comes to blending your foundation out, I like to use a dense foundation brush. This is the Pro 40 foundation brush. This helps me evenly put it all over my face, and then I can buff it in by just stamping it on like this. The only time you should be dragging your foundation is if you're literally just spreading it out all over your face. Other than that, buff it all in. Always start off with a concealer that's 2 to 3 shades lighter than your actual skin tone. This is the first concealer you're going to use. It's your base concealer. I promise you guys, using 2 concealers makes a big difference to your makeup, all right? And if you don't think that's the truth, then I do not to tell you. Whilst I wait for this first concealer to dry, just so I get optimal coverage, I'm going to go in with my contour. This is where I like to place it. When you're blending out the contour or bronzer on your forehead, blend outwards, don't blend in. And with your cheekbones, never drag down. Always either buff into it or just blend it up like that. If you don't like using brushes to blend out your concealer and you like to use a beauty blender, my biggest tip is don't be heavy-handed. Don't overblend. Literally just lightly tap it in. This next tip that I'm going to share, I've literally only been doing for around 2 weeks, but it has made the world of a difference. When it comes to applying your blush, you're going to bring it all the way into where your concealer was. Blend it all the way into your under eye. I like to use a precise, dense blush brush. The Sephora Pro Highlight 90 brush. I like that it fits perfectly. Like, can you just see? Fits perfectly into that gap. And I'm going to keep my blush super high up, connecting it to like the back of my eyeshadow. I've seen countless makeup artists use this technique, and every single time I fall in love with the makeup that they do. Use any excess for my nose. Always mix 2 blushes. I don't know why, guys. I just love mixing 2 blushes, but this is Intense Guava from Huda Beauty. I'm just going to blend it out the same way that I did the first blush. Next, I'm going to use my brightening concealer, and I'm going to focus this in the inner corner of my eye. I also still like to place it where I put my first concealer. I just don't